The Tubataha Management Office assures the public that diving season in the UNESCO World Heritage Site will push through this year, despite the ongoing salvage operations for the USS Guardian, which is expected to drag on until summer. David Santos has details.
It's the only time of the year when both specialized and recreational divers get the rare opportunity to explore the grandeur of the Tubataha Reef. The diving season in the world-famous marine park starts in mid-March and will last until early June. During this period, the sea conditions are more calm and thus conducive to open sea diving. A package of up to 5 days of diving sessions now costs up to 80,000 pesos per diver. Aside from the expensive diving gears, those who intend to see the UNESCO-declared World Heritage Site are at least required to have a professional diving license. Thus, only a few can actually avail of the services to dive in the Tubataha.
The tourists that are coming already booked last year pa. So that they're well booked in advance. So these people expect to enjoy the park in its full. Darating sila, nakabayad na sila eh. They'll all be here. Unfortunately, we will not be able to offer them the fullness of the Tubataha Reefs. And so it will affect tourism experience.
The recent grounding of the USS Guardian will somehow alter the so-called Tubataha experience since diving in the reef began in the late 70s. The marine park is divided into the North and South Atoll and is marked with 15 diving sites. At least 2 sites located within the area where the retrieval efforts are concentrated will have to be closed. Both dive operators and authorities supervising the salvage operations have expressed concerns with the opening of the diving season.
Kasi dangerous. Siyempre, ayaw mo nang malapit sa mga heavy equipment and all that. And the sound, which travels really, really fast underwater, baka maapektuhan yung mga divers. And tumataas yung risk eh, di ba? Kasi merong work na nangyayari.
Yun nga yung magiging problema namin later on kasi we feel na once the diving season starts, a lot of divers will try to get closer dun sa vessel and we will cordon yung area para magkakaroon kami ng police line dyan na hindi pwedeng pumasok.
According to local dive shop operators, clients who have made advanced reservations have not backed out despite the USS Guardian grounding. In fact, they're even expecting a slight increase of divers coming to the Tubataha this year, thanks to all the media attention the marine park has been getting due to the incident. The Provincial Tourism Office says while the Tubataha incident has no immediate impact on tourists coming to the reef, the effects may be felt in the long run.
We will feel that if, for example, bookings are canceled, no? Ang sa atin namang pagkakaalam, there are no cancellations yet. But the impact there would really be in the biodiversity, in the environment itself. No? Una-una, sabi natin, Palawan is a natural destination. Pag sira ang ating kalikasan, sira ang ating environment, baka wala nang pumunta.
More than 1,500 tourists went diving in Tubataha in 2012. Almost 90% of this number were foreigners. Still, this figure is just a tiny fraction of the more than 800,000 foreign and domestic tourists that came to Palawan last year. The local government remains optimistic tourists will continue to pour in as the island province has so much to offer. It admits, though, that nothing can ever replace a natural wonder like that of the Tubataha Reef. David Santos, Solar News, Puerto Princesa City.
Let's get the rainfall forecast now from Mai Rodriguez, reporting from the Solar Weather Center. Mai?
Hi, Pia. Generally good weather seen for tonight and tomorrow. It's still the easterlies affecting the eastern sections of the country. So the warm winds from the east have not subsided, still causing high temperatures in some parts of the country. But we're expecting the cold winds to blow in again from China as the northeast monsoon or the Amihan is seen to make a comeback before summer sets in. Meanwhile, the whole country will be partly cloudy with isolated rains, mainly over Cagayan Valley, the provinces of Aurora and Quezon, the Bicol region, down to eastern Visayas, and the regions of Caraga and Davao. Checking tomorrow's rainfall amounts, we see mostly clear skies. The rains will stay light in the east of Mindanao down to South Cotabato, Sultan Kudarat, and Davao del Sur becoming moderate at times there, but nothing to worry about. The rains will clear out, as you can see, by evening. On Saturday, rains are more concentrated to eastern Visayas in the morning, but wet weather returns to large areas of Mindanao in the afternoon. Pockets of moderate rainfall in Lanao del Sur, Maguindanao, and the Zamboanga Peninsula up to Tawi-Tawi, while up north, just showers over Cagayan and Aurora. Let's take a quick look at conditions in the Visayas tomorrow. Occasional rains in Iloilo, Cebu, Masbate, and Tacloban, but the rest of the central islands like Dumaguete and Bohol will be rain-free, staying under a partial shade. Temperature highs seen at 30 to 33 degrees Celsius. Farther south, light to sometimes moderate rains in Zamboanga, Cotabato, Cagayan de Oro, and Davao City. Fine and partly cloudy in General Santos and the rest of the region. It's also going to be warm with temperatures ranging from the 20s up to the low 30s. And that's your weather. Always be informed and keep safe. Pia, back to you.
Thank you, Mai. Let's get the latest now on the road from Hazel Dizon. She's reporting live from San Pedro, Laguna. Hazel?
Pia, taking a breath of fresh air for now from the traffic in the metro. We're here in the intersection of San Pedro, Laguna, and Muntinlupa. As you can see, a heavy volume of jeepneys and buses are apparent in the area. These are the buses passing here from the other parts of Laguna and Quezon going to Manila. Now, as you can see right behind me, that's going to Muntinlupa and Slex. It's going light at this hour, while the volume of cars going from that area going here to San Pedro is starting to build up. Meanwhile, right in front of me, that's where all those stopped cars are headed for. That is going to San Pedro proper, to Binyan. It's already light to moderate by there. But really, delays are only by the stoplights. While we were driving around earlier by the area, we have not encountered any major problem areas. I guess the worst so far is here by the intersection, but that, even as you can see here, is looking fairly well for this evening. Pia?
Thank you. Hazel Dizon reporting live from San Pedro, Laguna. Public Works Secretary Rogelio Singson says politics has nothing to do with the postponement of the EDSA rehabilitation plan. He explains President Aquino only wants full details on how the project will be carried out. In the U.S., Vice President Joe Biden calls on House Democrats to support the Obama administration's campaign to tighten gun control. Claire Saldran is back with this World Update.
U.S. Vice President Joe Biden urged fellow Democrats in the House of Representatives to comply with public demands for action to curb gun violence. It was, however, unclear which of Biden's gun control recommendations might be approved by Congress. Coinciding with Biden's moves, police reported another shooting incident in Denver, leaving 2 children and an adult dead. Details of the incident are yet to be disclosed. Meanwhile, President Barack Obama's nominee to head the CIA, John Brennan, is expected to face tough questioning about the country's spy activities, including the use of drones, when he appears at a Senate hearing. Questions about drones will be a hot topic after an unclassified Justice paper leaked, outlining the administration's legal justifications for using armed drones to attack American citizens allegedly involved in terrorist plots. Congressional sources say Brennan may face questions regarding these rules and the administration's alleged reluctance to justify its new moves to Congress. In Tunisia, violent clashes between police and anti-government protesters broke out after an opposition leader was killed in his home. The violence and mass demonstrations appeared to move the country's prime minister into action, with the government announcing that it was dissolving itself. The prime minister declared that weeks of reshaping the government failed and he would replace his entire cabinet with non-partisan technocrats. Claire Saldran, Solar News.
Manchu Macapagal now joins us for the latest in entertainment. Manchu?
Thanks, Pia. Justin Bieber may have been snubbed by the Grammys, but he's not going to let that get in the way of breaking another record. The Canadian pop star is now the youngest artist to land 5 chart-topping albums in the United States. This after his latest record, Believe Acoustic, debuted at the #1 spot on the Billboard 200 chart. Bieber was previously tied with Miley Cyrus with 4 chart-topping albums before turning 19 years old. Bieber's 19th birthday is on March 1st. Betcha that's going to trend on Twitter. It's Valentine's Day next week, and if reports are right, Gossip Girl star Leighton Meester is not spending that day alone. Celebrity website Us Weekly says a source confirmed the iconic Blair Waldorf is dating the OC star Adam Brody. The source adds the couple have been trying to keep their relationship out of the public eye, but they have been traveling together since early this year. Meester and Brody co-starred in the 2011 romantic comedy, The Oranges. Jennifer Love Hewitt proves she is definitely a woman in the promotional video for her TV series, The Client List. The pop princess strips and teases in the sultry clip produced by American Idol judge Randy Jackson. Hewitt's performance in the clip parallels her character in The Client List, where she plays a single mom who's leading a double life.
Lay down at 5, jump up at 6, and start all over again, 'cause I'm a woman. W-O-M-A-N. I say it again. Yes, I'm a woman. W-O-M-A-N. I got a 25.
Well, that certainly clears up any doubts I had.
Basketball trick shot videos are common online, but they mostly feature professionals and adults who've been playing for quite a while. We all know experience is the best teacher. So how come this two-year-old boy, Titus, is already showing basketball skills worthy of a superstar? Netizens say he's the kid NBA teams have been waiting for. Let's find out why. And these are the top stories for this hour. I'm Pia Hontiveros. Stay tuned to the Solar News channel. Solar Nightly News comes your way at 9 p.m. Solar Daybreak starts your day at 7 a.m. Solar News Day keeps you updated at 12 noon. And Solar News Cebuano delivers the news in the local tongue at 12:30 p.m. Thanks for watching Solar Network News.